Hello and welcome to Genesis Training. This is your trainer Kaustav. In this video we'll be dealing with coding and decoding, and this is the part 1 of a 3-part series. Let's get started with the basics. Let's look at the concept. What happens in coding and decoding? It's basically encryption and decryption. For example, if at all there are 5 students, we have A, B, C, D and E. Now A and E decide to bunk the next class depending on whose lecture it is. Now A gets to know that the next lecture is Kaustav's lecture, that is K-O-U-S-T-A-V. Now A wants to convey this information to E, but A cannot go to E, A cannot text E, A cannot call E, A cannot shout it out because they don't want other people to know it. Okay, so what does A do? A writes this in a chit of paper and then passes it along B, C, D all throughout E. But the thing is, B, C and D, they might open the chit and see, and again that would completely undermine the secrecy. So in the beginning of the class itself, both of them had decided that whoever gets to know whose class it is next, they would use a key in order to encrypt this message. The key that they decided upon was +1. This is the key. What does this mean? K gets coded as +1. So K +1 is L. In the English alphabet, the next letter after K is L. O +1 is P. U +1 is V. S +1 is T. T +1 is U. A +1 is B. V +1 is W. So A writes this message on the chit of paper and then passes it along. Obviously B, C and D, they open it and see, they read this, they don't understand the head and tail of it. That is the main point of encryption. And then finally it reaches E. Now E already knows the key to encode the message was +1. So how will E decode this message now? Simply using -1. When he uses -1 on this, he gets this as the message. And after that they can decide whether to bunk the next class or not. This is the basic concept behind coding and decoding. This was encryption and then this was decryption. Okay, so the main questions which you might get in coding and decoding will be, they'll give you a word, they'll give you the coded version, you have to figure out the key that has been used in that coded version and then use the same key in another word to get the coded version. Let's see a few examples like that. Question number 1. If the word circumstance is coded as this, then the word happiness is coded as what? Let's write down the words. We have CIRCUMSTANCE and the coded version is CRUSACICMTNE. This is the coded version. Now what is the code? In this case there is no +1, +2, +3 and all that. It's a little bit different from that. We have all the alternate letters. We have CRUSAC, CRUSAC, and then ICMTNE. So we are using the alternate letters and then the other alternate letters. The same logic has to be used for happiness. We have the word happiness. Let's use the same thing now. HPIES. I'll tell you one brilliant suggestion for coding and decoding when it comes to options. Always use elimination method. It saves a lot of time. HPIES. So A is definitely wrong because HPEIS. B also is definitely wrong because HPISE. HPIES, both of them have it. After that APNS. So C also gone because this is PANS. So answer is D, that is APNS. Done. Elimination methods help greatly when it comes to coding and decoding. Okay, so here the key was alternate letters. Let's move on. Question number 2. If the word structure is coded as this, let's find out the key. STRUCTURE. and then T, V, U, Y, H, Z, B, Z, N. Okay, what is the key? We have S plus 1 is T, T, U, V plus 2, R, S, T, U plus 3, so on and so forth. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, so on and so forth. So the same thing is applied for remedy. So we use plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4 and so on. Now how to use elimination in this case? Look at the options. All the options start with SGP, 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 SGP. So we don't have to care about the first three letters. All of them are same. After that we have E plus 4. E, F, G, H, I. This will have I. Okay, so B is 100% gone. Others have I. Then we have D plus 5. D plus 5 also is I. So A is gone because it has J, and C is also gone because it has H. Answer is D. So without caring about the first three letters or the last letter, we got the answer. Okay, let's move on. Question number 3. The word barricade is coded as this, then the word individual is coded as what? Just looking at the code itself, you will understand what the logic is. Look at the code. A, B, C, D, E, and then IRR. What does A, B, C, D, E tell you? That the letters have been rearranged in the alphabetical order. That is what is happening over here. All the words are rearranged alphabetically. So the same thing has to be used for individual. Okay, so we have individual over here. So I, N, D, I, V, I, D, U, A, L. Okay, so what is the first letter over here? Actually look at the options. With that itself you'll get the answer. We have ADD, ADD, AII, ADD. So obviously C is wrong because D has to come before I. After that we have III, INII. So D also is gone because the letters have to be together. III has to be together. After that we have LN or NL. Now if you know ABCD, you know that L comes before N. So B also gone. Answer is A. L comes before N. That's it. Let's move on. See how the options are helping you out. That is why you should use them to your advantage. Question number 4. If the word ground is coded as this, then the word nourish is coded as what? Okay, we have the word ground, UNDHPRQSX. Let's see. GH plus 1, R minus 1, EQR, oh sorry, minus 2, O plus 3 is R, U minus 4 is Q, so on and so forth. So plus 1, minus 2, plus 3, minus 4, so on and so forth. So the same thing has to be applied to nourish, NOURISH. So we have plus 1, minus 2, plus 3, minus 4, so on and so forth. N plus 1 is O. So obviously B and C go off just like that because it has to start with O. O minus 2 is M. Both of them have M, so that doesn't help us much. U plus 3, U, V, W, X. So this will have X. Answer is A because D has V over here. That's why. That's it. You didn't even have to care about the last 4 letters because the first 3 only gave us the answer. Let's move on. Question number 5. This question is different from all the other questions because in all the other questions we were encoding. In this question we have to decode this message. Let's see. We have the word majesty and the coded version is NZKDTSZ. What is the code? M plus 1 is N, A minus 1 is Z, J plus 1 is K, E minus 1 is D, So +1 -1 +1 -1, so on and so forth. So in order to decode the message H, K, J, L, Q, R, F, in order to decode this message, it will be the opposite of this. So to encode it was +1 -1 +1 -1. To decode it will be -1 +1 -1 +1 -1 +1, so on. So everything starts with GL, 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 GL. So we don't need to care about the first two letters. After that, J minus I. J minus 1, that is I. So A is gone because it has O, B is okay, C is also gone because it has O, D is okay. Now L plus 1, L plus 1 is obviously M, so D is gone because it has S, and D is correct because it has M. That's it, the answer is D. Using only these two letters we get the answer. If we had to do the entire word, then we would have wasted a lot of your time. Always remember, in aptitude, accuracy is important, but so is speed. Question number 6. If the word registration is coded as this, then the word accurate is coded as what? Okay, so we have the word registration. The code is TSIGER. NOITAR. What is the code? We have what is the key? This is a slightly difficult one, complicated one. We take the half of this word and then reverse both the sections. Look at this. We have TSIGER, TSIGER, and then NOITAR, NOITAR. So the same logic has to be applied to accurate. We have ACCURATE. Half, reverse, reverse. Reverse of ACCU is UCCA and RATE is ETAR. So answer is A, UCCA ETAR. That's it. So moral of the story is that sometimes the key will be plus something minus something, or sometimes it will be the same letters but arranged using some kind of logic which you have to figure out. Okay. Question number 7. This is a slightly different type of question. In a certain code, if violet is called as green, green is called as red, so on and so forth, then what is the color of human blood called as? Human blood is red in color, but red is called as what? Red is called as brown. Answer is brown. D is the answer. That's it, nothing else to do. Color of human blood is red, red is called as brown, so it is called as brown. That does not mean that the color changed. The color is the same. It's just that the name of the color changed. That's it. Let's move on. Question number 8. Pen means eraser, eraser means book, book means scale, so on and so forth. Then what is the name of the object that is used to clean the blackboard? The object that is used to clean the blackboard is duster. So a lot of people will think that the answer should be table because duster means table. But that is not the right answer. People think that question number 7 and question number 8 are the same. In question number 7, they had told is called as. In question number 8, they have used means. Both of them are exact opposites of each other. Always remember one thing. Object is called as name and name means object. That is what it is. Object is called as name, name means object. Okay, for example, this is a human being, this is the object. This guy is called as Kaustav. This guy is called as Kaustav. So I am the object and this is my name. This guy is called as Kaustav. And if somebody asks Kaustav means who? Kaustav means this guy. Name means object. So is called as and means both of them are two different things, opposite things to be precise. Now let's see what the answer is. What is the name of the object that is used to clean the blackboard? Which object is used to clean the blackboard? It is the duster. And what means duster? Sharpener means duster. Answer is bravo, that is sharpener. B, sharpener. Sharpener means duster. Name means object. That's it. So from the beginning, this is what you have to be okay with. When it comes to coding and decoding, this kind of topic, it can have literally infinite types of logics. You can't expect yourself to decode every single logic. Sometimes it so happens that you will be able to decode a very tough logic, but you won't be able to decode an easier logic. And that is okay. Give yourself 1 to 1.5 minutes to get the code, to get the key. If you're not able to get it in that time, you skip the question and move on to the next question. Otherwise, you'll just keep on going into the rabbit hole and you'll just end up wasting your time. Instead, save that time and use it for other questions whose answer you already know. Okay, this was all for this video. Thank you so much.